Hey, welcome to lesson number 5. We're doing pretty well right now. We've advanced a lot on the skin retouching, the skin smoothing, and now it's going to get even better because we're going to add the final techniques so that this image gets so much better. So on this lesson, we're going to be creating a technique called dodge and burn, which is used to make these dark tones a little darker and the light tones a little lighter, so that the shape of the face is much more defined. As it is now, you can see that how all the skin it looks similar. All the skin has practically the same tones of colors, and that is wrong, of course, because we have to make sure that the face is completely defined, and that will make this girl look so much prettier now. So let's do this technique. For this, we're going to create a new layer, but instead of just clicking this create a new layer button, just select the Alt key and now click here, and it's going to create this pop-up panel here. So you can name this dodge and burn if you want. And now on the mode, select overlay and select this fill with overlay neutral color. Make sure this is selected, and now do press OK. You can see now that we have this overlay layer with fill gray, and now it's time to add the dodge and the burn. As you know, dodge and burn are really nice tools on Photoshop that makes you, for example, let's go to our original image. If you take this dodge tool, you can set it to 100, and this will lighten things up a lot. Instead, if you take the burn tool, things are going to get really dark. This is a really nice tool, but we're not going to use it exactly like that right now. Just turn on these layers and make sure that you are on the dodge and burn layer, and select the dodge tool, and let's make it 20% on exposure, 20%. Alright, and now we have to dodge the parts of the image that we want to be brighter. For example, I want the lips to be much brighter, like this. You can see that it's creating some sort of shape in here on the layer, meaning that we're going fine. I want the eyes to shine a little bit more too. I want this nose tip to shine more. You can see how I'm clicking here, and the good part is that we can always go back. We can always go back to what it was before. I want this to shine a little too. I want this part a little shinier too. The ear, this part of the upper lip, and essentially all the things that are brighter, we want to make them bright a lot more. Alright, now let's select the burn tool, which is this hand in here. Leave it at 20% too. you can make the brush bigger. Make sure that the brush is a soft brush, and let's use like 800. And now we're going to make these parts darker. For example, we just burn this a little, the cheeks, this part of the eyes, the upper part of the eyelids, this part too needs some burning, and the chin, of course. Let's make it smaller, and the nostrils, we can burn them too, so that it's more defined. The nose should be more defined. You can see how now the nose is much more defined. These parts of the lips, we can also make them darker. Alright, now we have this. You can see how it looks with and without it. You can see that it looks way better. And of course you can always turn down a little the opacity here. Perfect. You can even go back a little if you want to fix anything. And now you can see how the nose is really looking so much better, and the cheeks are much more defined. You can see how this part of the eyes is looking really nice too, and the part of the forehead, and the lips are much shinier and much more nice looking. So this Dodge and Burn technique is a really helpful technique because it makes everything looks so much more better, so much darker and lighter on some parts, and it defines the face a little, that defines the shape of the face much better. So now that we have finished these techniques, it's time to add the final makeup so that this girl looks like he really put some makeup on her. See you on the next lesson.